Hi there, I'm Robert Bruce Anderson. This video is just an introduction to what I will be covering for you on this page or in this section of my website, and it will all be covered with free video training for you. The idea is to go through all of the different types of business opportunities that are available to you and how you can go about finding the right one that suits your skills and your experiences and that fits into your time schedules and other things like your budgets and things, so that you could start the sort of business that will work for you. Now, most businesses are a combination of the amount of money it would need to get it up and going and the amount of time and experience you've got to make it happen. But part of that, before you even start, is the knowledge of knowing whether it'll work or not. I highly suggest that you follow what I tell you, because if you do that, your chances of success will be far higher. Okay. With any of the business opportunities that I'm going to go through with you on this section, these things are absolutely vital that you do this correctly. The first section is the most important by far, and that's your research section. Knowing what suits you, what suits your budget, all of that, as well as how successful the potential of that business is almost all of the work. I've put you 80%, and I'm probably not too far off. If you know that the business you're planning to start is something you do have knowledge of and that there's a demand for it, it's that simple. You kind of already guaranteed success if you then go about setting it up correctly. The next section that you've got to have to learn to cover, and I will do that in some detail, is your planning of your business, your business plan. And that is, it doesn't help to just say, cool, I'm going to start a coffee shop, and then not ever have enough capital or cash flow to do a coffee shop. Whereas if you do know how to run a coffee shop and you don't have the capital to do that, your business plan would prove that to you, and your business plan on an alternative coffee shop idea, let's say on a series of videos on how to run a coffee shop that you could sell, two different types of businesses, still with coffee shop experience and with different budgets, and your business plan would sort that out for you. The third section is, once you know what business you want to do and you've checked the planning and seen that it's viable, you then have to actually get out there and do it. Here I've called it set it all up, and it's simple as that. It's the drudgery of daily work that has to be done, from anywhere between 2 or 3 days to start some businesses to 2 or 3 years for other businesses. And then finally, I'm going to be covering traffic and lead generation, because most of this would not succeed any business if you do not let buyers know that you do have that product. 80% of what I'm going to be teaching you will be online marketing, but I will cover offline marketing, traditional marketing, all sorts of ways, joining local business groups, sending out flyers, newspaper advertising, that sort of thing, word of mouth, everything, social media, it all adds up to getting traffic, to get buyers. So that's the general gist of things. In detail, though, below, I will also have videos going into explanations on what sort of business opportunities these will cover. For example, traditional businesses will be old school as we know them, which really means, real school shops, hotels, restaurants, bed and breakfasts. Normally highly capital intensive businesses with a fair amount of risk, but of course guaranteed success, because there's lots of those businesses out there. I will be able to give you lots of great advice on how to improve your chances of making those businesses succeed. Then traditional work from home businesses, I'll cover that in more detail. In fact, that would be things like landscapers, bookkeepers, contractors of sorts, but those kind of things where you work from home and you supply people with products, crafters, manufacturers, small furniture manufacturers, that sort of thing. So there's lots of things I'd cover in that traditional work from home businesses. Then contracted type businesses, this is plumbers, electricians, welding people, all sorts of things like that, that the contractors, that the market for that is great and huge. And by the way, equally big online. So you needn't necessarily be able to have to or need to be an electrician, but you might be able to write, and you can be contracted to write or copyright or create adverts or just do graphics. Or so there's a lot of online contract work that can be fulfilled. Millions and millions of people are looking for that sort of part-time contractual work all the time. Many, a huge amount. I'll go into detail on that too. And then online businesses, which would again be huge. In fact, on this website somewhere, click to the homepage perhaps, and you'll find a book that I've got there, 26 Ways to Make Money, and inside of there will be most of these covered. It would be things like creating your own software, doing apps, learning to do SEO, affiliate marketing, or doing traditional shopping websites where people physically buy stuff and you post it to them, or drop shipping where you've got the website but gets posted straight from factory to buyer, writing Kindle books, doing Amazon affiliate marketing, huge amount of online businesses that are business opportunities, and I would cover all of that. So as you can hear, it's a large variety that I'd need to cover, and you might need to watch all of these videos to see that you're not missing out on, for example, that contractor type business where you actually might be very good at copywriting and could be earning $5,000 a month simply from doing copywriting. And until you knew what the opportunities were and had a look at some of them through one of my training videos, you wouldn't know what, where, and when and how to make it work. By the way, with almost all of these, I'm going to always push you towards owning your own correctly done, very well optimized, search engine optimized to website. Because almost every form of service or business or thing is looked for online by people. When you want to go and find out how to buy something, let me think, yesterday I looked up steel prices. Round tubing, in fact, out of steel. And how did I do it? I don't go to the yellow pages. I don't drive down to my local store. No, it's far quicker to go into Google, search for something, and from there either look at the prices on their pages or then get onto the phone and phone them. And therefore, I only contacted those guys I found through search engines, through SERP, search engine result pages. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. I would love that you then go through all these videos further down on this page. By the way, this is the business opportunities page. I do and will have another detailed work from home page and a few others that you might want to go through and see if perhaps you're better suited to be in on that section. Thanks for your time. I'm going to just show you the details here of where you can contact me if you need to. That's the website that you're probably on, but if you're not and you're seeing this on somewhere else, Scribed or Google Place or website, come to the website or email me if you need to do stuff. Pretty much 99% of what I'm going to be offering you is all for free. There will be courses that you can buy if you want to go in detail. You could contact me to do the websites and things for you, perhaps, if I'm not too busy. Generally speaking, though, I prefer you follow all of the courses and get everything for free and do it yourself. One thing before I go, sooner or later, right now it doesn't exist, but very soon there will be a free PDF that will list all the tools you need to get this done. How to do your research, where to get hosting, where to get domains, how to, a whole lot of hints and tips in that free PDF that'll help you a lot. That's it. Thanks for your time. Take care. Cheers.